Alright, so after a little bit of soul searching, I was gonna do something over the mountains, but I remember not too long after leaving that what I was thinking about doing serves me not at all, because what I was going to do, it makes no sense to me to try to do that early, because it's not going to be beneficial. Later on, sure, I'll probably be headed back there to do a little sequence break, just slight, nothing, epic or anything like that, just a little sequence breaking. And yeah. So let's see. That is, if I can. Well, we no need to get into that just yet. Not just yet. So, where are we headed? That was one thing that I kind of, oddly enough, liked about this game. I could find my own way about the place. The game didn't tell me where to go. It wasn't like, do this, do that. It wasn't an arrow holding my hand and showing me. I just kind of had to figure it out on my own. I like that. I think it's nice when the game expects you to have some level of intelligence. Ow, that was totally mildly inconvenient. Earthglaive?
What goes?
Huh, I don't remember her learning that. A pretty good spell, by the way. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this little thing. If you look very closely, you can see that the barbed wire is not actually covering that. Nice, again, a nice little attention to detail. Now, why Fate cannot step over that 2x4, it's beyond me. But the barbed wire, I can more or less forgive. Well, I never did quite understand it, because barbed wire is not like it's barbed all over and there's no place at all that you can touch it. It's it's barbed in certain areas. Well, whatever. See, that's what I love about Sidekick. The way that Fate pretty much just follows whoever. He follows whoever he's attacking with every jump of his kick. It is really cool, I think. Come on. That standby healing is going to level up soon. I only needed 27 more last I checked, and I went through how many battles without moving now? Well, moving a little. Oh dear. Should definitely put that on the charger. Let's see. First, standby healing. 18? Really? I only did that 9 times? Okay, whatever. One moment, everyone. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that inconvenience, for that nonsense. So standby healing is taking a little longer. Whatever. Well, I'll get standby healing leveled up off screen. Writing materials obtained. I guess I shouldn't make you all sit through any more of this. Sorry if it was annoying.
Get a move on. Bring it on.
Yeah, that's also a very interesting thing about the Fury. It wow. Even Nail is immune. Wow. Even Nail is immune to attacks at this point, which means Cliff has probably been not getting hurt for a bit, and I just haven't been noticing. Compounding elixirs. Wait a second. Sorry, I know. Okay, Warrior's Bracelet. Stats, there we go. Defense 70, 55, 52. So yeah, he should definitely be fine. Yeah. I just haven't been really paying attention. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you ever play an RPG where you've been leveling your main character up for some time now? One moment. Aquaberries obtained, and you get a new character, and the new character that you get is like 2 or 5 levels over your character. Does that only irk me? Because it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. I love that game, but it always just made my eye twitch that Goofy was either I think it was his health point was higher than mine, or he leveled up faster than me no matter what. And I was always annoyed by that, because I'm like, now why is he leveling up? I'm the one killing everything. He's the one leveling up first. That's just always been a little twitchy thing. Well, I don't know if it's just me, or I mean, if I've noticed some things that aren't there, but I'm fairly certain that the levels that your characters need to level up or something shifts depending on your level in comparison to them. I'm trying to explain this right. Like, Fate is a few levels higher than these guys. Now, one would think like Fate is a few levels higher than these guys. Now, one would think that they shouldn't be able to catch up to level 17 or whatever level that he is, but they can easily, or at least I've noticed in the later levels, they can quickly catch up to you and be leveling up at the same time as you if they're on your team. It's really weird. I don't quite get how or why it's set up the way it's set up. I don't, absolutely abhor it. It's just, it really is not good for my, for just me liking to have one character stronger than all of them. But that's enough about that. We will first save, and then we will try to continue the event.
We made it. Arias, Aquaria territory.
Yay. Wow. Oh my.
Some of the houses have been destroyed.
Really, Fate?
Yes, that happened during the Arias attack.
Wow, they did a lot of damage.
Really, Cliff?
The large mansion in the middle of town is our base of operations here. We'll check in there first.
Oi, oi, Captain. This is Arias. Passage through all gates is being strictly regulated for security purposes. I'm sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. Head gatekeeper. No inconvenience at all. Right berries obtained. You know, hey, if we don't take this treasure, the enemy could take it, and that's just wrong. And that's no good. I can't stand it anymore. I don't want to be in such a dangerous place 1 second longer. I've made up my mind. I'm leaving this village. I'm leaving the village. That's the best idea I've had lately. I've decided to leave the village. Why didn't I decide sooner? I can't believe how long this took. Exhausted young lady. I can understand that. Kind of. A poorly wielded sword is a sad sword. If you're a warrior of low standing, never blame your inexperience on your weapon. No merchant is willing to deliver goods to such a dangerous place, so there's nothing I can do about these high prices. Don't start complaining about them. Let's see, silver rain that gets tarnished easily, blueberries, gooseberry juice, blah 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 blah. Let's see, broadsword, long dagger, steel gauntlet, steel chainmail, clone generator, fresh sage. I'll decide on getting these a little later. I'm pretty sure I might run into these later on and won't have to pay for them, but we'll see. Besides, I don't think we really got a chance to enjoy what we have now. So let's see. Rooster! I'm hungry. I'd sure like to eat some of my mama's cooking again. Kindly boy. Multi-flask. What is a multi-flask? Raises compounding success rate. Raises the success rate of when creating items with the compounding talent. Okay. Sure, pal. Fire crystal. A special stone that explodes, damaging enemies. Writing materials required for items using the writing talent. That is a nice looking pen. Wild berries with a perfect balance of sweetness and sourness, similar to that of grapes. Ooh! That sounds delicious. I do love grapes. Excuse me, chicken. Cooking ingredients obtained. Ba-da-ba-da. Most of the villagers have already declared north to Pintery. Most of the villagers have already fled north to Paterni, Aquios, and other such places. Arias is such a dreary place now. Why must I flee my village? I've lived here for 80 years, ever since I was born. It would be difficult to simply abandon the place where I spent my entire life. Really old man. 80 is not really old. Well, okay, it's pretty darn old. It really is. Perfect berries obtained. The Tale of Star Ocean. The Tale of Sulfur Dioxide. The Maiden's Profile. The Indigo Ball. I wonder if these are all fantasy novels. Huh. Star Ocean, Sulfur Dioxide, Maiden's Profile, Indigo Ball. I'm pretty sure The latter three are references to games, but I know what this one is. I'm pretty sure you all do too. I really wish they put more things upside on the top side of ladders. A household account book. It's extremely detailed and describes income and expenses down to the very last fold. What a diligent person. Do you see why I love this stuff? A calorie counting for dummies. Commonly deficient nutrients. This person isn't fooling around. Little things. You can learn a lot about a person from what they read. Dear Father, how have you been? Arias is really a peaceful, beautiful city. Why don't you join me here? Please think about it. P.S. I've enclosed my latest book. Please read it if you'd like. Please read it if you like. It's probably his son, but no. Wait. I can talk to you. Sorry to keep you waiting, Lady Nell. Lady Clara awaits you in the back room. I've received all the reports from Sir Astor. Lady Clara asked that we hear from the ones with you first. Dutiful runologist. Let's see, I talked to her. Many died at the hands of the Glyphian forces, and I'm sure many more will die in the days ahead. What is going on in the minds of the Glyphians, and exactly what do they want? Runologist of some renown. Our tavern's been reduced to rubble, but as long as we're still alive, we can rebuild it any number of times. Positive woman. I finally was able to open this tavern after years of back-breaking work. Curse them! Curse them all! Aren't you happy to be alive at least? Aren't you happy to at least be alive? Let's start over from scratch. Curses! Those Glyphian fiends! Negative tavern owner. I can understand his reasons for being annoyed. You just get things working and BAM! I lost my home, my wealth, and even my family to the repeated Glyphian invasions. I suppose those fiends will someday come and claim my life, the one thing I have left. There's really no reason to go on. There's really no reason for me to continue living, but I'll keep struggling to the bitter end. The one thing I cannot stand is losing everything to those Glyphians. My life is all I have left, and I'm certainly not going to let them do whatever they want with it. Old woman. That's the spirit, old lady. That's the spirit. Despite the battle music and the dungeon music, this game has really good music. It really does. I love it. I just really wish that it was better done in places. I've worked so hard till now, but I suppose it's time to go. I really am fond of this house, and I inherited it from my parents, but my family's lives are far more important. Henpecked husband. I can't stand having to live in fear of the Glyphian day in and day out. It's going to drive me mad. Harsh wife. You know what my mom said? She said it's too dangerous to play outside. I'm bored. Energetic kid. A collection of data on water temperatures, water currents, and fish school movements. It's kind of haphazard. What good will such ambiguous data do? Water currents, water flow, and fish. I think it's dealing with fishing. Day 1, month X. I bought some books on swordsmanship at the supply store. I must set a good example as a father. Day 3, month X. When I thought about it, I realized we didn't have a proper sword at home. I had no choice but to purchase one with our savings. Huh. Sure. That explains the sword right there. A shiny sword and armor as well as ointment for mustaches. For muscle aches. I don't know what my eyes do sometimes. Introductory swordsmanship. Self-defense for dummies. The sword dance. Idara's sword fighting. It must be tough being a father. I wonder if Idara's sword fighting is a reference to something. I need to look that up. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. When I start thinking about when the Glyphians' next attacks will come, I get so scared that I can't sleep. Idealistic woman. The tavern I worked at was destroyed in the recent Glyphian attack. Are there no other good jobs out there? Unemployed young lady. Yeah, well, I'm an unemployed young man. Welcome. How about some nice Welcome. How about some nice freshly baked bread? Apple pie, steamed bun, cooking ingredients, pomelo juice. Steamed bun just sounds delicious. Mama, get this. There's almost no decent food available of late. Even when you do find some, it's far more expensive than it used to be. Now it must depend on this bakery and what rations the kingdom supplies. My daughter's a growing girl. I can barely afford to feed her. Struggling mother. Mila. Kind of a shame. This lady would probably look at the shop in Ariglyph and have a mild stroke. New products now available. Intensely sweet pudding jam, tart young yogurt jam, super sweet and spicy red pepper jam. Pepper jam. What bizarre flavors. Let me look at this. Wait. Okay, maybe. Wait. Okay, intensely sweet tart yogurt and super sweet spicy. Sounds interesting. I would probably not mind trying it at least once, just to see what it tastes like. Now, it is time for me to take a break to get a bite to eat. So, on that note, I dearly thank you all for watching this Let's Play of Star Ocean till the end of time. You all take it easy, and I will see you all in a little bit.